Good evening, folks. It's just past 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on July 9th, 2022. Hope our crew is keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and share this across other platforms. If you're new, excuse me, I'm tired, folks. If you're new, hit the subscribe and notification bell in case we have any critical future updates. Just doing a quick update here. And today we actually had a decent little C flare that I showed you guys earlier, but we actually had a C flare here, which is a C5 and a C4.67. However, we've got incoming, folks. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Is it this one here I wanted to come to? Yeah, here we go. Now, we actually have an incoming from right here in this region. If we back this up, we're actually going to go at it. Let me tap on it here. Come on. Get closer. There we go. Oh, now I got to come back down here and hit this again. Uh-oh. It may not let me back up far enough. It might have updated. But we actually, oh, here it is. We have an incoming from right here. We can actually see plasma clearly escaping, not just going off in this direction, but it's actually coming straight at us. This is actually directly in front of us. So you see these little plumes here? That's coming straight at us. So we've got plasma coming from that. It may not be a whole lot, but there's still going to be a direct impact on the planet. So, and right now it's really wanting to act all kind of wonky, and I'm not really happy about that, but we'll have to look at it from some other perspectives. So let me close these down. And it looks like it's actually coming, our one region we actually have from is 3051, which we had our first C flare, and then our second C flare comes from 3052. So we're going to come back over here, and actually if we zoom in on these, we can see that they've got friends around them. There's definitely some friends playing here and here, but let's go on over here to ISWA, and we're going to take a look at it. Well, we might as well take a look at it right over here on the 94, which is green. It shows us quite nicely. Here's our first flare right here from that region, and our second one comes from right here. I'm thinking that this one kind of ignited, sent a little charge along the surface, and literally just within a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames, it starts to light. Right here, you can see that it's starting to light right here. And we can also see the plasma coming off. You can see the arc element. So that's actually coming. We're going to have some incoming from that. Even though it's not big, there's definitely components to it. So I don't expect a major impact. However, the things we have to remember, though, is that that M flare is coming with that plasma. And now we're going to have another one right behind it. Just having one large major X flare, let's say that we have an X20. Believe it or not, the shields of the Earth's geomagnetic field will actually be able to withstand one large blow. But when you start getting back to back to back to back, it starts breaking those ribbons of our electromagnetic field, making our poles even weaker. So having back to back, so if you get like a boom, 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 we have back to backs, that's not good. That's a combination. Combination blows are not good. So here we'll actually start off. Here we're at the 211. Yeah, we're at the 211. We've got our first eruption here. And there's really not a whole lot coming from that, but then our second one right here, and of course we can see our coronal hole right here. It's pretty pronounced right here, but then we can see it starting to form here. But then we can see this one here, and we can definitely see the plasma coming out of that. It is, a lot of it's going this way, but some of it's directly Earth facing. It's coming right at us. So, like I said, it's not a lot, but either way, it's the energy impact. It's those impacts. So we have to keep our eyes on that. Now here we're going to start off on the 304. We're going to take a look at it again. We've got a lot of ribbons, and there's a lot of dancing going on. But first I wanted to show these really quick, and then we'll take a look at the ribbons. So there's our first one. Don't really see a whole lot of plasma coming from it. There's a little bit, but not a lot. But then this one here we go. You can see the plasma coming off. Let's zoom right in on this bad boy. You can see the plasma coming off. And it is mostly going away from us, but all this being lit up, that's plasma coming out. I just don't see it being a whole lot, but it's still an impact irregardless. We'll have to wait for Enlil and all those to, this literally has just happened, folks. So we have to wait for other things to get caught up. Always definitely keeping our eyes on these ribbons of plasma, especially this guy here and this long monstrosity. Look at this thing. It looks like a hook. You got this little hook going on here. Oh boy, that's a pretty nasty one. But if we actually back up and we take a look at the filaments dancing, there's lots of filaments dancing over here where we had that first eruption with that major plasma dancing out. So we will definitely have to keep our eyes open, folks. So everybody have a good evening, and I hope the weekend is quiet, but for some reason, I doubt it. Eyes open, no fear, and remember that love is the only way forward. So Wolf out.